Greetings and welcome. My name is Jake Rayson. I am a wildlife food forest garden designer. I'm speaking a bit closely to the mic because the little one of my sons is not very well, so he's asleep next door. Anyway, I am looking today at the Annex. This is a project where I'm designing a kind of like it's a courtyard garden, so it's like a wildlife, low maintenance wildlife ornamental courtyard garden. It's kind of really nice, complex and tricky but exciting kind of project. And so key thing is I'm working on CAD at the moment, so the clients asked for kind of ideas about the different levels and how we're going to do the levels. So basically it slopes from west to east, and the idea is to level it out at each different stage. And what you're doing with CAD is just to get an idea, a sense of space and what plants will fit. So it's not so much the exactly precise measurements for everything. It's much more this is the boundaries, and then I use sketches a lot to do it, to figure out the actual flow and position of plants. So it's very much kind of like relating to how the site works, if that makes sense. So here the idea is there's three separate levels. There's the level which is the side entrance to the house, there's a level here, there's a level for the annex straight out, and there's a shelter here which is like where you'd have your coffee in the morning for the early morning sun. And then there's another level, and possibly, I mean this is just a possible, need to think about this at length, but possibly like a sunken garden. It might feel quite enclosed anyway because it's surrounded on two sides by hedges, and then on a third side by another bed, but possibly another step down. And the key thing to remember on this is about accessibility, is making stuff accessible, and steps are not so accessible. So to make it easier for people, like of all mobility, you having a graduated path is going to make it more accessible to more people. So I really think that's important to bear in mind at this point, about having, rather than having a step down at each level, is to where the path goes, this is the entrance here, where the path goes down, to slowly get the path down. So the path is going down, the beds are staying the same size, so there's a smooth path all the way down. That is trickier to do, but it might make it more accessible. And also, as it's been used as a holiday let, then that might make it, you get more guests basically. So that's the different levels explained in the paths, and yes, take it from there. Okay.